SYSK, of course, which if we ever do one on the PMRC, we'll get to that, and backmasking more heavily. But satanic imagery and everything from like Iron Maiden to King Diamond and who else?
Judas Priest.
Yeah, Judas Priest.
Remember, they got hauled into court for backmasking.
Yeah.
Man, people.
I know. And then you have some real life things, real life occult, like Aleister Crowley and Anton LaVey.
Who really didn't help quell the satanic panic fears. If anything, they helped set the stage.
No, dressing up like with candles and being naked with like cloaks and pentagrams isn't going to make people feel any better.
No.
But that's what they're doing. And if you, we'll like I said, we'll do one on Satanism. If you look at Satanism, it's not let's sacrifice animals and throw blood on each other. It's more like, hey, we're on this earth for a short time. Let's party and just live for ourselves.
Right.
It's more about hedonism and being atheist.
Right.
Than some weird, dark occult. Aleister Crowley was darker and more occult.
Sure, and Anton LaVey definitely dressed his brand of Satanism up in that kind of like dark theatrics.
Sure.
But the really ironic thing about both of those guys' occult stuff is that, again, it was life imitating art or life imitating fiction.
Yeah.
Their ideas of the Black Mask or the Witch's Sabbath or wearing pentagrams, all that stuff came out of those witch persecutions from before. They were fabricated from whole cloth. So these guys were tapping into what was already part of the popular culture in the way of what people thought of Satanism and satanic rituals, and were just basically playing it up to the nth degree.
Theater is what it was.
Very much so.
Yeah.
But to people who are scared to death of the idea that Satan is real and his worshipers are here on earth and are ready to kill you, those guys scared those people just proved that this is very real. See, look at those two. Anton LaVey, Aleister Crowley prove that they're satanic cults.
Right, exactly. And who knows what's going on behind that big, huge iron wooden door.
Right.
All right, well, let's take a break here, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit about the 1970s stranger danger panic, which factors in.
Big time.
You know, folks, there's a common assumption about identity theft. A lot of people believe it's just credit card fraud. That is not the case. Credit card fraud isn't the only form of identity theft. If you're just helping to protect your identity by monitoring your credit and checking your bank statements, you can miss some other forms of this theft, like information being sold on the dark web or someone getting an online payday loan